welcome back. And first, happy Passover to everybody. This is probably going to make for a challenging evening, cooking-wise. First, I'd also like to thank everyone that has made some comments and has given some support and enthusiasm to my little videos here. As I said in the beginning, this was more about operating within a kitchen, in your home, with your family, and being able to survive the environment and learn how to engineer it during this time. What's interesting about this is I think the takeaway for this whole coronavirus is, when you're cooking at home, how do you develop some techniques that are going to live outside of the virus and start at a new foundation of basically building your kitchen and how to operate from a new start where everyone's at home all at the same time, all the time. For one, let's look at the stove. Does this look like anyone's stove? If we were doing, let's say, a couple meals and appetizers, we might be simmering or sauteing spinach. You might have a soup over here that is chicken noodle soup. There may be tomato sauce. There may be another pot that would have mac and cheese in it. Over here, there could be mashed potatoes and something. Your stove is loaded, and you don't know exactly what the timing of everything is, unless everyone's listening to you in the house. So if your house has an extreme amount of listening and discipline, God bless you. Most don't. Most is a little organized chaos. In the beginning, there was something called the kitchen brigade, and that was a hierarchy, and that meant in the professional kitchens, like I said before, there's one boss, one set of rules, and everyone sort of operates in that. Now, if the boss is not in a position or hasn't operated as many days in a row as you are now, they're sort of learning as they go. So I wanted to try to be helpful. If we're going to do a meal and to try to condense this into one pan for the point of picking up food and putting it on the table when you're entertaining or you're speaking to the family, or like you are doing at Passover, waiting to eat later. Let's remove these pans. Get them out of the way. Let's remove these pans. Let's say that they are non-existent. You're not going to be using those. And let's move this down to one pan to heat up your dinner and be able to use that. So here's a good trick. We use this in the restaurant when we're heating up multiple sauces and some vegetables. So these could be all sauces for a dish. They could be a soup. It's a little bain-marie and steam table. These mason jars can be used set up ahead of time with chicken noodle soup, sauteed vegetables that I did earlier, and I put in here to warm up. This is the coconut soup that has pork, and we're gonna put fresh lime leaves in. Tomato sauce that'll be doctored up with a little bit of oil, and carrots that I would puree. Let's say if there was a baby in the house and you didn't do that ahead of time and you wanna heat it up. So for the soup, it's hot, but I'm gonna put in, to finish, scallions, so they're bright green. You were tasting those at the end. I'm gonna put in a little bit of the lime leaf in there. Give it a stir. Let's splash a little bit. And then this dish for the, for the soup, if you want to come over here, I'm gonna have my cabbage a little bit crunchy. So we would put the cabbage in both of these dishes. We're gonna pour the hot soup over it. So when you're operating like this is a very fast cleanup, and you can let this sit on the stove for 30 minutes or 40 minutes at a simmer, and it's ready to go. So we're doing a soup course. We're picking the soup up. We come over, shake it a little bit. It is hot and steaming. So then we have the soup, both courses on the top. Put that back in it. And whatever's left over that's in the jar, if I didn't use all of that, the beauty about this is you have these lids, which are, I forget where I put them. Anyway, the lids would go right back on, screw them up, and let them cool down a little bit. Put them back in the refrigerator, and they're ready to go again. Or if you wanted to take them and put them in the microwave. The microwave doesn't always heat evenly when you put these on to go around in a circle. This would be the chicken soup that you would put in for somebody in the house that's eating chicken soup. And then you can also, when it's warm, move this to the side, bring this pan over here, and start sauteing, whether it's a pasta dish, whether it's a chicken parm, whether it's something else, and you have something in the oven. It'll let you operate very quickly and neat. and the cleanup is beautiful. So thank you very much. I hope you have a great day and happy Passover.